Music Wins Festival está a la vuelta de la esquina, así que el 2 de noviembre no queda nada, Marty. Va a estar con un line-up de primera línea, encabezado por Massive Attack y Primal Scream. Una locura.
Y yo quiero decir, vos te pudiste dar el lujo de entrevistar para Time Out al líder de Primal Scream, a Bobby Gillespie.
Así es, fue una charla hermosa. Bobby me contó sobre su último disco que se llama Come Ahead. Es un disco que demuestra la madurez en la que está él, en la que está la agrupación. Es un disco hermoso. Así que bueno, charlamos un poco sobre esto y de todo.
¿Y qué onda el público acá en Argentina con ellos?
Me gusta que levantes el punto sobre eso porque nos comparó con el público de Glasgow y dijo que tenemos la mejor vibra, que le encanta venir a Argentina y que nos está esperando como volver a tener esa conexión con nosotros.
Yo me la juego a que somos mejores igual, pero sí, la verdad es que tengo muchas ganas de verlo en vivo.
Somos dos, así que basta de preámbulos, vamos directo a la nota con Bobby Gillespie para Time Out.
Okay, let's dive into the interview. Thanks again for having me. Yesterday you posted about the anniversary of your debut, Sonic Flower Groove, released back in 1987. When you look back at that record now, how do you feel about it? Do you still connect with those sounds, or does it feel like another lifetime?
I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of the songs. I'm very proud of the performances from the musicians. I think I've been listening to it recently, and I really love the sincerity of it. It's very pure, and it's pure and sincere in a way that only young people can be. When on their first record, you're really trying to, you're giving everything that you can to the music, and the song, and so it's very pure, and that gets lost as artists, make more and more records, and they get success, and they become older, and they accrue more life experience. There's something very pure about people's first albums. There's a sincerity there, and it's charming. It's naive, but it's beautiful. So that's what I think.
I agree. And talking about pure, and let's talk about new generations that are discovering Primal Scream. How do you experience connecting with younger fans today?
Well, we did. When we did a tour for their album "Come Ahead," and we did Europe, we did Australia, we did UK and Ireland, and we yeah, there's people like that are like my age, people a bit younger than me, and also younger people there. We get a cross section of cross of ages, and so it's nice. I think for a lot of young people, they've never seen or witnessed a real rock and roll band in concert before, because there's not many real rock and roll bands. Real rock and roll bands. Most bands they're indie rock or they rock, but they're not rock and roll. If you can't dance to it, it's not rock and roll. If you can dance to it, it's rock and roll. And you can dance to Primal Scream. So I think for younger people that haven't witnessed rock and roll, when they come to our concerts, we blow their fucking heads off.
Great. And then let's talk about Come Ahead. It feels both nostalgic and fresh. After so much time and personal changes, what did you want to say with this album that you hadn't said before?
I'm going to just to refresh my memory, right? I'm just going to look. Well, there was a lot that I wanted to say, like the first song, Ready to Go Home. It's like a joyous, so it's an acceptance of death. It's a joyous song about accepting that, one day we're going to die, and you're accepting of that, you accept it. You're not fighting it. I've lived a life, and can't live forever, and I'm okay with it. I'm not scared to die. It's Of course, you don't want to die in violent circumstances or terminal disease. I'm talking about the idea was to write a song from the perspective of somebody in old age or approaching old age, where they say, "Hey, yeah, I've, I've done everything. I've had a good life, and I've given a good account of myself, and hey, it's okay." It's about inner peace, finding peace with yourself, that you understand that you're nothing but a little speck of fucking uh, energy in this cosmos, and you're not better than anybody else. You're just part of the universe, So it's like cosmic acceptance, And I don't think you can write that or sing that when you're 22, because you're trying to assert yourself in the world. I think that's a song of experience and, I guess, spiritual, inner peace, and maybe not inner peace, but a kind of acceptance of your acceptance of mortality, that you're just another, it's a cycle, it's a life cycle, life and death. It's like everything. We're now in the autumn, leaves are going to fall from the trees. They're already falling from the trees, but hey, it's beautiful because in the spring they'll bloom again. So yeah, it's just it's a song of humility. You know, it's a song about being humble in the face of existence and the power of the universe. It's a song of love, really. Love Insurrection is another song of love. I guess, yeah, I get, Manichaean times, have you heard the rumors of war? The blind lead the blind, and the truth ain't truth anymore. The poets warned about the coming storm. No one reads books these days. Conspiracy and illiteracy have taken their place. Love Insurrection. We're lost and we need direction. We need a love insurrection. Manichaean times test us all. What do we believe when we punish the poor for being poor and celebrate greed? Should the hungry be fed and housed and protected from markets? Should wealth be shared? Shall we lay down our flags under banners and all the things that prevent us and all the anger inside us? Love Insurrection. We're lost in the need direction. I'm praying for love insurrection. So, we're living in very interesting, turbulent, and dangerous times. So I'm just writing about it. Let me see what else is here.
And
Uh,
and
I mean, I don't want to have to go through every song, but on this record, I'm writing about, like the song "Heal Yourself" is a song of redemption. Of somebody who's been a sinner, who's hurt the people around him, the people that he loves, and the narrator in the song is admitting his wrongs, but he's looking for forgiveness and redemption. And it's something that I can, as an ex-drug addict, can relate to. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I think Deep Dark Waters is quite an important song. Echoes from the past, day by day, remind us we swore they shall not pass. I fear the worst shall surely find us, the future bent and spent in dark and light and men. The people they have spoken, the serpent's eggs cracked open, bodies washed up on the beach, children drowning at a breach. Hear the children cry. This ship is sailing into deep dark waters. No systems are failing. We go like cancelled to the slaughter. It's like we've seen the rise of fascism all around the world. Which led to more wars.
yes,
You know, and also less workers' rights and fascism, as they say, as Hannah Arendt, the great Jewish writer, said, fascism is a temporary alliance between the elite and the mob.
yes,
It happened in 1930s Germany, and 1920s and 1930s Italy, and now it's happening again all over the world. Like your guy, your president, Trump, Maloney, AFD in Germany, it's everywhere.
yes,
And in France as well, you've got the I don't want to. I don't want to talk about Argentinian politics. It's not my
No,
place
I
to do.
know. It's okay.
You know, but I'm just saying. You know, it's this serpent's egg has cracked open. You
Yes.
know, the little fascist snakes are going all over the world, and they're taking power. You know, and bad things. You know, so we have it here in England. We have a guy called Nigel Farage who's a fascist. He might be their next prime minister.
Mhm.
So, you know.
Just to know, like, you're coming back to Argentina after 7 years, and this time for the Music Wings Festival. What kind of energy do you expect from the Buenos Aires crowd?
The best, the best. They're the best. They're sexy, so high energy. Everybody feeling it. Like, it's like me coming from Glasgow. It's like the Glasgow audience. It's the same. It's like, you know,
Great.
football fans in Argentina, you see the football fans in Glasgow. It's the same. You know, that passion. You know, it's just that real working class. Like, you know, it's like, but fanatical. And that's what the music fans are like in Argentina. That's why we love playing there. You know, they get it. They understand rock and roll. You know, they're
Uh,
like fucking.
Great.
You just wanna fucking have it. You know, sexy, so sexy.
Great. And last, after successful 40 years of music, revolutions and reinventions, are there any musical dreams or collabs you still love to make happen?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say because if I say
You're not
someone
gonna
else will.
spoil.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.